we are kicking things off with a heartfelt remembrance as we mark the passing of Brian Michael Welsch. Brian, who lived a life filled with deep family connections and dedication, has passed away peacefully. We look back at the journey of Brian Michael Welsch, a man who cherished his heritage and served others with profound compassion. Find out more about his life and legacy in our full report.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we turn our attention to a major urban development issue in San Francisco. Crews have begun the controversial removal of the Vaillancourt Fountain in the Embarcadero Plaza. This massive project is costing $4 million and is sparking a heated debate between preservationists and those calling for the removal due to safety concerns. We dive into the details of this massive undertaking. In big political news from the Midwest, Cheyenne City Council has taken a major step forward for local infrastructure. The council has approved a $5 million appropriation to bridge the funding gap for the long-delayed Reed Avenue Corridor project. We examine what this means for the West Edge and the crucial agreement needed with the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad to finally get this revitalization moving. And finally, we shift gears to the world of high-stakes gaming with PokerStars celebrating a huge milestone. In celebration of 25 years, the platform is hosting an anniversary series featuring a staggering $50 million in tournament guarantees. Get ready for massive prize pools and incredible action. Stay with us for all the updates. Brian Michael Welsch, age 71, passed away peacefully on Sunday, April 26, 2026, surrounded by his family. Brian, born July 14, 1954 in Dublin, Ireland, was a beloved husband to Barbara Conway and a devoted father to Liam Welsh of Boardman and Brian Michael Welsh of Buffalo, New York, and a proud grandfather to Charles, Henry, and Josephine. Brian's life was marked by deep roots in Irish heritage. Born Michael John Gaughan, he spent his early years in an Irish mother and baby home before being adopted into the loving home of George and Dorothy Kerrigan Welsh in 1956, where he called Youngstown home for nearly 7 decades. He maintained a strong connection to his heritage through family ties, Irish dancing, and enjoying Guinness. In 2020, he made a significant journey to Dublin to reunite with his biological family, including his mother, Bridie, and 4 siblings, marking a deeply meaningful chapter in his life. Academically, Brian graduated from Ursuline High School in 1973 and attended Youngstown State University, where he was a member of the Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity. Professionally, he dedicated nearly 40 years to the funeral service industry, serving as a funeral director at McVean and Hughes Funeral Home on Wick Avenue, a role that highlighted his compassion and steady presence during difficult times, under the mentorship of the late John Hughes. Outside of work, Brian enjoyed golfing and passionately supported the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and Youngstown State University Penguins, cherishing family vacations on the Jersey Shore, football weekends in South Bend, and golf trips to Myrtle Beach. Brian is survived by numerous family members, including siblings and in-laws across Ireland and Pennsylvania, as well as extended family throughout the United States. The family expressed heartfelt gratitude to Dr. DeRosa and staff at Southern Care Hospice and the Woodlands at Austin Woods for their compassionate care. Visitation will be held from 5 to 7 p.m. on Thursday, April 30, and from 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. on Friday, May 1, at Higgins Reardon Funeral Homes in Boardman Canfield Chapel. A Mass of Christian burial will follow at 1 p.m. on Friday at St. Columba Cathedral in Youngstown. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the Ursuline Sisters Mission. San Francisco has initiated the removal of the controversial Vaillancourt Fountain in the Embarcadero Plaza, a project estimated to cost $4 million. Crews began work on Monday, with preliminary steps focusing on preparing the structure, including removing grout and labeling components for potential future reassembly. The decision to remove the 710-ton fountain, completed in 1971, stems from significant public safety concerns related to its deterioration, including structural instability and the presence of asbestos and lead. Tamara Barak-Apartin, spokesperson for the San Francisco Recreation and Park Department, stated that storing the structure is safer than leaving it in a public square. The fountain has been a point of contention, with a preservationist group filing a lawsuit to prevent its removal. The removal process is slated to take several months, while some residents, like Alec Bash, view the fountain as an eyesore that is out of context. Business owners hold mixed feelings. Mike Stevens, owner of Mike's Barbershop, acknowledged the fountain's iconic memory, while Nigel Kennedy expressed mixed emotions, suggesting the removal could bring new business opportunities. Legal challenges are ongoing. The group advocating for the fountain has filed an appellate petition seeking a stay and writ of supersedias to prevent disassembly or removal while the legal case proceeds. Their argument contends that there is no emergency justifying an exemption from the California Environmental Quality Act (CEQA) review process, asserting that the current plan to relocate the fountain is not supported by evidence of imminent harm. The city has indicated that it can protect the fountain and the public on site at a significantly lower cost, at $890,000, contrasting with the initial relocation plan. A community meeting is scheduled for Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at 3 Embarcadero Center to discuss the future of Embarcadero Plaza and Sue Bierman Park. Cheyenne City Council has approved a $5 million appropriation to address the funding gap for the long-delayed Reed Avenue Corridor project, marking a significant step toward revitalizing the West Edge into a tourism and business hub. The ordinance passed its third and final reading, authorizing funds to cover planning, design, right-of-way acquisition, and construction costs. A critical stipulation attached to the funding is that no money will be dispersed until the city secures a final agreement with the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad. Council members stated that the allocation, drawn from general fund reserves, represents a final push to complete a project initially supported by voters in the 2017 sixth penny sales tax ballot, which had previously fallen short of completion. Jim Walter, president and CEO of Visit Cheyenne, voiced strong support for the measure, emphasizing that public infrastructure improvements build confidence for the private sector by enhancing access, appearance, and connectivity, which in turn fosters retail, lodging, dining, and other business development. Councillor Mark Rinn acknowledged the initial funding shortfall, noting that while the initial support provided a plan, it did not lead to completion. Councillor Pete Laybourne expressed optimism, stating the city is ready to move forward pending railroad approval to support invested businesses. Some council members highlighted the financial trigger as key to their support for utilizing general fund reserves. Councillor Aldrich confirmed this contingency, stating the funds will not be spent unless the BNSF Railroad provides final approval for the plan. The measure ultimately passed with 8 members voting in favor, despite a dissenting vote cast by Councillor Mark Moody. PokerStars is marking its 25th anniversary with a major online anniversary series featuring a substantial $50 million in tournament guarantees. Running from May 10 to June 3, the series promises a packed schedule for players, boasting a total of 461 tournaments. The event lineup includes 3 main events with a combined guaranteed prize pool reaching $6 million. Qualifiers are accessible to all players, starting as low as 55 cents, ensuring opportunities for everyone to compete for significant rewards. Beyond the main events, the series offers weekly highlights such as the Sunday Million, Sunday High Rollers, and Mystery Bounty specials. Players also have a chance to compete for more major prizes through Second Chance main events, PKO, on May 31. Furthermore, PokerStars is celebrating the 15th anniversary of the Sunday Storm with a $500,000 GTD Progressive Knockout Tournament, with Phase 2 scheduled for May 10. In addition to the guaranteed prize pools, the series incentivizes participation with an additional $100,000 in prizes available through the low, medium, high and overall player of the series leaderboards. PokerStars is also offering $650,000 worth of Anniversary Series Lucky Dip tickets. Buy-ins for the Anniversary Series range significantly, from $5.50 up to $15,000, reflecting the variety of competition. Steve Claricoats, Associate Director of Online Scheduling at PokerStars, stated, "We're proud to celebrate 25 years of PokerStars bringing big-money poker tournaments safely to players around the world. Putting $50 million up in guarantees shows our focus remains on bringing the best of PokerStars to more players in a variety of tournaments."